Well, the weather can be unpredictable, right? But your monthly energy bill does not have to be. Eagleshield can help you live comfortably with their energy efficient services. And here to explain more is owner Garrett Harwood. Garrett, always good to see you.
You too.
Okay, so help our viewers understand who is the ideal Eagleshield customer.
Well, typically just any homeowner that's really tired of being too hot in the summer, too cold in the winter, or they would like to lower their utility bill because they just don't like wasting. Those are the people we help every day.
Okay, and you have helped a lot of people.
Yep, 45,000 clients in 16 years now, yes.
And very happy clients, too. They're shouting from the rooftops about their positive experience with Eagleshield. We actually have some of their comments. Do you want to listen?
Please.
Okay.
Really didn't know how much we'd save, but once we installed it, we saved $200 a month that allowed us to do other things for the family.
The family's definitely a lot more comfortable with Eagleshield.
After we installed Eagleshield, the internal temperature of the home dropped between 8 to 10 degrees, where it's actually cooler in the house than it was outside, and that's exactly what we were looking for.
Having my children comfortable is very important to me, and the Eagleshield definitely has made a big difference in our lives.
And now they can sleep in their own beds.
And how can you help those watching become one of those happy customers?
Well, if you give us a call, the toll-free number on the screen, 1-800-883-2453, that spells 88 Eagle. We will come out with thermal imaging. This is a thermal imaging camera, $9,000 item. We will assess your home with an 18-point audit. We'll find out where you're losing heat, gaining heat. We'll do the whole audit. That's normally $350, but the fee is waived for your viewers if you call right now to the toll-free number. And actually, while supplies last, the first 50 callers will receive a free space-age water heater blanket, valued about $150. You get that for free calling the toll-free number 1-800-883-2453.
Great. And Garrett, you have an example of exactly how your product works right here in studio.
Well, yes. So before you can solve a problem, you kind of have to know what the problem is, and your viewers will get it immediately. All insulation is nothing but a kitchen sponge. That's all it is. It just soaks up heat in its air pockets, just like a sponge soaks up water. Then it releases. So why in the typical home in August is the hottest part of the day, 12 to 5 outside, but you get miserable 5 to 11 at night? Why in the wintertime do cats sleep on the roofs? That's because they use insulation that doesn't fix the problem, just slows it in a sponge. So this shows the newest wave of insulation that's now government code in all new construction. Any new home after 2011 has to have it. Here is 250-watt heat lamps. This is the old insulation people are used to. As you see that temperature, 150, 160 degrees.
It's pretty toasty.
Over here, 80 to 90. Which home would you rather live under?
Is that really a question?
Yes, I know. This is a BTU meter. Okay. I'll go and show this to you right here.
Got it.
This just shows you exactly what heat does. So if they zoom in right here, I don't want to burn your hand.
I can really feel that.
So if they're able to zoom in, you see what happens when I do this. Now watch what happens.
Wow. It completely blocks the radiant heat.
Well, that's exactly what reflective insulation does. When we put this in your attic, it literally drops the room temperature probably about 10, 12 degrees in your house in the summer. And in the winter, it reflects 97% of the heat back into the home. So now you're 8 to 12 degrees warmer in the winter. You run your air and heater 70% less because you're not wasting anymore. And that translates to about a 44% savings on your utility bill because you're not kicked into your high tier anymore. So that's the benefit. That's how all new homes are insulated. Eagleshield focuses on taking care of those existing homeowners that don't know they can get this technology now.
And Garrett, to look at this, you think, wow, this is pretty simple. But it's not simple. This is actually NASA certified, NASA designed,
yes.
Right?
Yeah, and so what happens is people, when they look at it, their first thought, it looks like aluminum foil. Well, aluminum foil is 22% aluminum. The rest is metal that conducts heat. That's why you go wrap a turkey with aluminum foil and it slowly cooks. Well, if you take pure reflective insulation and wrap it around that turkey, it's going to gobble at you and come back to life. It didn't cook it because no heat can go through it. So the benefit in your home, 97% of the summer heat stays out in the summer. 97% of the heat you want stays in. Run your air and heater 70% less because you're more comfortable. You save 44% off your bill because you're no longer kicked into your high tier.
Okay, and it's clear you know a lot about home comfort, so much that our viewers are actually writing you for advice. Do you mind answering a question that actually a caller left for
It'd be
you?
my privilege,
Okay,
please.
let's listen.
Hi, I'm calling from Folsom. I'd like to know the energy products you recommend that have the best return on investment.
That's an excellent question. So here's the good news, especially when you live in California. By Department of Energy, 80% of heat loss and heat gain is ceiling. Makes sense, right? Hot air rises, heat beats down. There's a reason your attic's 150 degrees in the summer. Walls and windows are 11% loss. Crawl space is 8% loss. And weather stripping and caulking is 1% loss. So 80% of the problem is ceiling always. So the way you fix that, number one, is insulate. Insulation is number one. It's like people will say, Garrett, should I upgrade my air conditioning heating unit? My standard answer is, so you can more efficiently waste energy. The most important thing you do is insulate first, then add a solar attic fan for ventilation to get rid of the hot air in the attic. And then number three, deep clean, purify, wrap and seal your ducts with the aluminum blankets, making them like new. Now your airflow is pure, you're not stressing your unit. Those are the top three: insulation, ventilation, airflow.
Excellent, and you can help people with exactly that because you have a special offer.
Sure, if you give us a call, the toll-free number on the screen, 1-800-883-2453. I don't see it up there, but it'll pull up in a minute.
It's right there.
We use thermal imaging, and $9,000 thermal imaging camera will come out, do an audit. It's normally $350. That fee is waived for your viewers calling that number. And for the first 50 callers, they get a free space-age water heater blanket, $150 value while supplies last. Give us a call. We'll come out, check it out, and see if we could be a benefit to you.
Wonderful, and that's 1-800-883-2453. Make sure you give Garrett a call and get comfortable today. Thank you so much, Garrett.
Thank you.
Okay, everyone.
The following interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.